Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. VAG Technic. We are at sunny Slovakia. So far it was sunny. There's one cheeky cloud. But anyways, another video with the RS6. So this was after a second session in Profitune. And again, bit of a disappointment because the whole thing that I built was based on the information from people who meant to do 1000 bhp. And we were stuck again. So the reason why the car is not finished and we are pushing something about 900 bhp without water methanol is that the low pressure fuel pump in the tank is not holding the pressure what it should be. So when I spoke with the guy from New Zealand, hello, thank you very much for the information, he's saying that his pump is dropping even to 1.8 bar. We are currently at 3.2. So it's starting at 6 bar, and with the RPM it needs to supply more fuel to the high pressure fuel pump in the front, it will drop slowly but surely at 7000 RPM to like 3.2. So the guys at Profitune were not happy with it. So currently I ordered a lift pump which should be replaceable, like straight fit into the tank. And all we have to do, hopefully, is remove the rear seats. We have to get to the pump in the tank, take it out, and hopefully it will be a straight swap. If it's gonna be that way, we will find out in a few minutes. Okay, so remove the rear seat, quite easy, it's just clipping in the front. We have Mr. Hook in the back holding it like that. I have rear heated seats, so I disconnect all the connectors from there. And all we need now is a screwdriver, take off the cover, and we're gonna take out the pump. Gotovo. Okay, so this is how the pump looks like straight away. Why something will go easy and be difficult. So if you have a look at the pump, this is the upgraded one. It will fit into the basket over there. But we only have one high pressure output coming out of there, and this one, as you can see, have this pipe which is from the other side of the tank, and I believe that is not sucking from the pump. There's just entrance through the pump to the bottom, and in case it have to suck the pump from the other side of the tank, it will go through it into the bottom where's like the strainer or filter, and that's how it's working. However, I will have to take it apart, which means the black plastic needs to come from all the white basket, which will be fun because the guys told me it's like welded, all sealed together, and we'll see. So we have to take it out, check how this is actually working, find out if it's possible to redo it, and we go from there. So this is a comparison of the two pumps. The left is the original one, the right one is the upgraded one, and you can probably see the difference. So it's much more complicated than I actually thought it will be. And the pump is made to also take the fuel from one side of the tank to the other. So it has like two entrances and 2 points where you can suck the fuel from. So I was thinking how to do it. Luckily somebody helped me on the forum just to do like a T-junction, which I really wasn't happy with. Also, I don't think the hoses which were with it are actually good to be used in the tank, but we'll see. So this is the final result. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we're gonna hit the road soon and we'll see how it goes. So here we are doing a log, and we are on the private road as usual, and currently we are checking the fuel pressure. So last time it was dropping like even under 3 bars, so we're just gonna do a few pulls and check if it's actually approved. So you can see the low fuel pressure which is on the second row, so we are still over 6 bars. Yeah, so it looks good. So we did few pulls, and I must say the car feels much better, the engine feels much better, and the only way how we're gonna find out if the pump actually helps a bit is to go to the pop rod again on the dyno. But meanwhile I have some photo shoots, so I gotta clean the car up and we're gonna hit the roads.
Just need to feel nothing to make it easier to turn away and leave. Maybe we're a fan of the flame, so why do I keep holding out my hand to get burned? I don't wanna clash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away, away, yeah. I don't wanna crash
A few moments later.
And here's the RS6 coming on the recovery. Unfortunately, it broke down. We went for a dinner and we are going back on the recovery track, so sad evening. So I'm walking down the line, going to the workshop, see the guys, gonna fetch the breakfast. Luckily this is a small town, so anywhere you want to get you can just walk, which is good. The S3 is stripped down. I don't have the side panels on the doors, took them for new Alcantara, and also I forgot the keys in the S3, so tricky situation, but yeah, I'll update you after the breakfast. So this is what I found. I told you, these hoses are not made to go to fill. They are for fill, but not to go to the fill. So we have to find the solution how to fix it. Ta-da! And beautiful morning all. So this is attempt number 3, profit tuning. And it's not like I don't like traveling, but for some reason Slovakia forgot to build the motorways. So currently I'm in city called Nitra. I was traveling like 40 kilometers from south. There's no motorways. I have to go through all the village, which is 50 kilometers per hour. And I'm really hoping soon I will hit something what they call motorway. I call it dual carriageway. And after Banska Bystrica, which is somewhere in the middle of the country, the motorways will completely disappear. We have to go through all the mountains and funny rivers and villages again. So it is only like 100 miles, but it will take me over 3 hours to get there. So I really like to go to profit tuning, absolutely love it over there. But for me, from the other side of the country in Slovakia, it's a bit of a difficult to get there. So yeah, wish me luck. Again, 3 hours in the car, but Jan told me today we should get it done. There shouldn't be anything in our way to hopefully get the 1000 bhp and especially tune the gearbox. So stay tuned. This is attempt number 3.
Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game.
And we have 6:30 in the morning currently in Banska Bystrica. So we have 60 miles to profit tuning and it's showing me like 2 hours of drive. Wonder why that is. But yeah, we have 2 choice of routes. We can go through one mountain or the other mountain. There's no motorways anyways. But I choose to go a bit of a longer way. The roads are a bit better. Last time we went through the other side of the mountains. It was completely terrible and I was feeling like my tracking is off to the left, to the right, to everywhere, but not straight. And I felt I want to die. So yeah, 2 hours and we will be there soon.
Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game.
Okay guys, so we managed to get through the mountains. It was fun. In front of us there's like other mountains, they called High Tatras. And yeah, we're hitting the motorway again on the other side of the country from north, so we have probably like 30 minutes to the profit tuning. And yeah, it was fun. All the lorries which are taking the timber from the forest was jumping in my way, so I have a bit of overtaking to do, but the RS6 is doing the job, so I can't complain. It's an ideal car to overtake few lorries in a row. So we are going on the motorway now, and we will see you at profit tuning. So the ECU is out again on the table doing the magic, and I totally forgot I have water methanol from UK, which is 50-50 mix. So I have to disconnect it over here, and the plan is we will boost it and we have to empty the tank. So profit tuning will borrow me a bit of a water methanol to try it out on the dyno with the met as well. So see how that goes. So here is Jano in his natural habitat, clicking the computer, doing all the magic. And yeah, we strapped the car down to dyno. We have some data logs and stuff. We were looking for some stuff to tune the gearbox to finish it off, so it's shifting better. And here we have all the data. And currently the problem what we're having are the fuel injectors. So I was told we need to put Porsche injectors, which is much better for this platform, so I bought new Porsche injectors where you've seen. However, we have a problem now. So these Porsche injectors don't really like the high fuel pressure in the rail, and as you probably know, it's a bit of a problem to regulate it. So ideally we would like to have 150 bars for the stock injectors, but we can't do it because these injectors from Porsche don't really want to open up above 110-ish bar of pressure. So as soon as there's more pressure, they will not open up. So when you try to shift, the fuel is not going anywhere because the injectors are closed. So we have like a peak of high pressure going on, like 150 bars, and unless you will release the throttle pedal a bit, it will be holding the high pressure. It will never open up until the RPM will drop, and then it will open up, which is taking the gearbox to shift longer and longer and worse and worse. So right now what Jan is trying to do is try to find like a sweet point for the high pressure. We will have to regulate it. Also, the second problem we're currently having are the turbos. So we are currently 95% on wastegate, and the turbos are pushing just sort of 1.4 bars without atmospheric pressure, which is not much. So option number one, the turbos are on the limit. Option number two, we have a boost leak or something is happening, but the wastegate is fully closed. We can't do anything more with it, and unfortunately they're not boosting anymore. So Jana will try to do some magic, and then we're gonna hit the roads and we'll try it out. So after what we have, we decide to put the pressure for 110 bars, like stable for the whole time. So I think that will sort out the problem. Jana was happy with it as well, so he will flush it into the ECU. And unfortunately we don't have more time because the guys are leaving to Nürburgring. So currently we will tune the gearbox, there's a bit of a more power output, so we should be over 900 bhp. And I should go to Powerfest for drag race, so I'm going home as well and see how that goes. So I parked up the RS6, we found out the problem. This is how I'm traveling in the S3. I didn't have time to put the side panels onto the doors, so currently very loud. I'm going to Czech Republic, to Brno. That's the only company which keeps 2 blower valves in stock, and they should be alright to use. So currently 12:30, they're closing at 4. I'm really hoping I'll make it. And here we are, capital city, Bratislava. We have queues in front of us. So we should get off this motorway on the other motorway, heading Czech Republic, Brno. We should be there in like 1.5 hours. And this is me, complete idiot, cutting the blow-off valves because one of them was leaking. So I went to Brno, where you seen, to pick up the aftermarket ones, but unfortunately they will not fit. So the only way how we can go to the Powerfest to Slovakia Ring tomorrow is to glue it, duct tape it, and try to plastic weld it somehow. And unfortunately we have a non-runner because the blow-off valves are part of the air filter. I just can't get it, and we have to hope for the best for tomorrow. We have to go there because there's lots of people waiting for us. They want to see the car, and I would really like to drag race it as well a bit. So we will hope for the best for tomorrow, that the car will last as long as possible on the duct tape where you've seen and the glue. See you tomorrow.
Tak se celá dielňa, nebudem to teraz nejak rozvíjať a niečo, ale sme strašne radi, že si späť a potom to všetkom dokážeš takto krásne jazdiť a dať dokopy techniku. Veľká poklona.
So we are here, and the first drag race was with the R8, who actually got me by one car. So I'm lining up with the second car. That is a Skoda 120L, bit of a tuned one, and I thought I would give him a bit of a chance on the start, but it was a big mistake. No mercy next time. So a bit of a slow start, but luckily I did get him on the end. And next up we have RS6 and the M3, and I was cut by 2 car lengths. we got a Merc. That was the easy one because we have a 4-wheel drive.
Silno dôležitý človek. On dá znamení, ty púšťaš. Dobre, vyzerá to na ordinársky rozstrel.
Another race with the new RS3, fully stock. That was a very close one. I have a better start, so I did one.
Takže priatelia, ako som avizoval, Audi versus Audi, tiket na pravej stránci, je to trieda RS6, silnejšie by to malo byť, čo nemusí platiť,
And the last race with the other Audi, unfortunately my blow-off went, so the duct tape didn't last. Result of the drag racing, never use the duct tape, and that's all from this video, guys. We have to repair it and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.